Hello and welcome to this short video about Empower Express, where we're going to take a look at some of the tools in here, in particular the library piece and how that works to help build presentations, pitch books and PowerPoint quickly, easily and very much on brand. So let's have a look at how it all actually works. Well, Empower has 4 sets of tools integrated into PowerPoint. You have a company content library, you have a graphic resource library, and some productivity and layout tools, and some advanced charting tools. Now, when you first sign up for Empower, for the initial stage of the trial, you get the Empower toolbar and you get some of the tools involved with all of this. So you get all of the advanced charting tools, all of the productivity and layout tools, and some of the graphic resource tools. What you don't get until you fully sign up and get the full library piece is the company content library, and you open up more of the graphic resource library. In particular, you've got areas where you can save your own content and build up your own resources as well. So this is the area we're going to take a look at right now. So let's go into the library. I'm going to click on it here. And I see my 2 main areas of the library. I have a company library and I have a corporate design templates area. Now your company library is where you can put all your content. So you'll get your own folder for your company. So this is my company, effectively my training folder. So I can click on that. I can make all the subfolders I want. I can structure it how I want. I can add in all my content. You can add them as slides, as whole presentations. Once the presentations are all in there, it's very easy to recycle that content and reuse that content because you can just double click on them, open up your presentations, choose a slide to insert and just drop it straight in. So it's very visual, very quick, much easier than rifling through lots of drives somewhere, opening up lots of files. It's all here laid out for you. You've also got lots of all your normal file management things like cutting, copying, pasting. You've even got versions. You can even have updates, so have a sort of a root master that you can push updates through to the copies, link copies. So there's some really lovely features within that library piece to really structure that content and make it really accessible to people. So you can find your content just through sort of clicking through your folders, right, going through them, or you've got search tools here where it will search. I'll just try this for a second. And it will search within any area of the library. But what it's actually searching through is the name of that object. So each slide will have a name when you import it, as well as the actual title, the heading, and the body. So every single text box on that slide. You can even add extra tags to help the search as well. So it makes it really easy to find that content and then just access it and reuse it. So it's a really nice way of being able to just build up your resources that way, your content. And keep it all up to date as well. So that's the first part, the company content library. Now we're going to take a look at the second half, the corporate design templates area. So this is more of your graphic resource piece. This is the area you'll come to create new slides. So here we can reuse them, we can recycle them and sort of rework them. But here you want to actually create new content. So you've got all the building blocks here for building new pages, new slides. The heart of this, or the base of this, is the templates. So when you get fully started, you get fully up to board with things, we would like you to send us your template so then we can load that onto the system. And we do 2 things with it. 1, we check that it works with all the tools and we load it onto the system. And 2, we load your design actually into all of these tools as well. So when you click on the fonts, for example, it's just the fonts you're supposed to be using in this template. Colors, adjust your colors, structured exactly the way you want them. So it can really help sort of keep people on brand because you've got everything there laid out, really easy to use, really clear, really easy to stay within the boundaries of your style guidelines. So that's back in the library again. Here we go. So that's your master templates, the foundation of all of this. Then you've got all these other different tools for building up that new content. So you've got slides, which you may have seen in the initial trial version. Here, there's a whole series of sort of different slide layouts, all set up, ready for you to just add your content, just change the text and build it on. They're designed within this template, but actually they're very flexible and will work with any templates. The colors will adjust, the fonts will adjust. You can just choose them, insert them, and off you go. You may find if it doesn't quite suit your size, you may need to just reset your slide and then use some of the productivity tools to just stretch them or center them on the page. But basically, they give you a really good head start for creating content. Now, within any of these areas, you get the generic ones you can use for free, but also we'll give you your own folder area within here where you can create your own company resources. So you can create your own skeleton slide layout, for example, and build up your resources that way. Other content you get in here for building things is you get these lovely presentation templates which aren't available in the trial version or the charts version. So here you get thousands and thousands of wonderful graphic layouts, diagrams, graphics, all sorts of things, all structured, all layered. There's thousands of them. The quickest way actually to find them is to sort of choose an area you want. So say you want a process here, I'm in circular processes, and I've got 4 pieces, 4 parts to it. So I would just search in here, and it's going to give me, any second now, loads of different options I can choose with 4 parts. There we go. 4 parts, all these different ways of having a nice little circular process that I can choose to insert to my diagram. Now, as with the slides, these have all been designed to work with any templates, even though they've all sort of set up in this particular one. So you can just go through, find one you like. Let's choose that one. I'm just going to insert it into my presentation. So you'll see that 1 is inserted, 2 is adapted to my colors and my fonts. Maybe the size is slightly off, so I'll just reset it, and I'll just use my layout tools here to just stretch it and center it. And that's it, about 3 clicks and I'm done. I've got a really nice layout to create something quite nice, really easy, and I can just concentrate on what I'm going to write for my content. Let's get back in there. So that's one other area of your graphic resources. So you've got the presentation templates, you've got slides, and again, you can use these to build up your own resources. So say I like this one, I can then save that back into the library to start building my own slides one. And it's very easy putting content into the library. Again, back in this library piece, you've got a save option for saving into the library. So if I click on that, you'll see I can save this slide, maybe into my slides area, maybe into my content area, or I can save the whole presentation. Same process. I just select what option, save as, and then I can choose where to put it, choose what to name it, and then save it in there. So it's very easy building up that content within, once you've got your folders and everything set up. The other things you've got in your graphic resource library, apart from these sort of more creative slides, you've got all the little building blocks, so like text elements, charts, tables, icons, and images. So these again are really powerful for building up your presentations. And in here, again, you can have the generic ones, or you can have your own ones that adapt to your style. So for example, this is the one that's been designed for this template. So I can just insert a new slide, and I'll go into the library, text elements, and build up a new slide from here. So I can insert this object, for example, little takeaway box. What else do I need? I'm going to have a little that's it, heading and text. I'll drop that in. Maybe I'll just duplicate that. Use the productivity and layout tools to lay them out nicely. There we go. Almost done. I'll have an arrow. Put that in. There we go. Maybe stretch it. Maybe make it bigger. So then line it up. There we go, center and distribute, done. So I've created a slide, nice looking slide. I can concentrate on writing my content really quickly, really easily. Then again, if I want, I can save that up. I'm going to save this slide. I'm going to put it into my slides area, actually, which I don't have set up at the moment for this template. But if I wanted to, I'd have my own one in here, and I'll put it in my training folder for now. But it's the same process, so I'll put it into there. And save. That's it, I'm done. When you save any content in, you'll see a little, it's saying my sync has started, so it's uploading it. In about 30 seconds, less than that, it'll come back saying it's finished. Then, there we go. Now it's now available, it's in the library now. Other users in my team can use it. Once they run a sync, they'll see that content in their library. So hopefully, as you can see, it's really quick, really easy to build up this company content library, build up these graphic resources, use the full potential of those, not just all the generic free ones, but actually build up your own custom ones as well. Other things you may not be aware of on the system are, in particular, one, you can access all these library features through these insert elements, but also down this sidebar as well. Some folders in there, so icons and images, for example, are connected to an external database as well. So for example, the images connect to a library called Unsplash. So if I just type in a search term, there I've got millions and millions of images ready to use, completely free, copyright free, cost free, to just insert and drop in. And it's the way Empower works. It's very immediate, right where you need it. It's very quick, very flexible. And so it's really easy to integrate into your workflow processes. Anyway, so that's about all I wanted to cover, just to let you know about the library and how that can really, really improve your workflows, improve the quality of your output really quickly, really easy, and really, really flexibly, but also keeping it on brand, keeping it nice and creative, but actually within the boundaries of your style. So I hope you found this useful. If you need any more questions, any more training, any more input, please just email us on express@Empower Suite, and we can get you more training, get you more help, but also just get you comfortable using all of the tools and all of the full power of Empower to really help elevate your working in PowerPoint and actually make it enjoyable too. Anyway, thank you very much for your time. Goodbye.